this is where some people are at. Brian, what's the guy's name? Brian Johnson.
Brian Johnson.
Brian Johnson is fucking goat, dude. Have you seen what this guy posts? It's
insane.
Like he goes. I saw him post today. He goes. Just a little bit of a update. So I've stopped injecting my son's blood, and I figured out how to make I figured out how to make a concoction where I remove the plasma from my blood, and I keep the plasma in this bag.
So yellow bag.
He's holding up this big bag of. You did see that?
Yeah,
he's holding up this big bag of plasma, and he goes, okay. So he released. He spends $2 million a year to live forever, and everyone knows this Brian Johnson guy. He's very. Yeah. He says he's got the best metrics for his age and ever of anyone. But then he posts this video of all his dad. He's got his son in on the racket, right? And his son's out there, like, he's got his son.
Blood boy. He's got his blood boy.
He's drinking his son's
ex-blood boy.
Yeah, he basically every single morning he straps his son down, fucking sticks a straw in him, and then sucks out the adrenochrome out of this guy's ass. Yeah, his son's in like a tomb, and he fucking has him like tied up.
He startles him to get that good adrenochrome. He goes, that's a good shoe.
Every morning he comes in with a scream mask in his room to wake him up. But then he posted, Biohacker posted on Twitter. He shared his data of him and his son to say, look, I'm doing better. And he shared the erection data from him and his son. Yeah. Accompanying the data, Johnson wrote nighttime erection data for my 19-year-old son and me. His duration is 2 minutes longer than mine. Raise children to stand tall, be firm and upright. So, I mean, your dad did this. He didn't post it online at least.
That's the next level of competitiveness. It's not exactly about like, playing one-on-one basketball in the fucking driveway anymore. It's just about who's got the better boners.
I mean, listen, everyone's dad checks their boners when they're growing up, but he doesn't post it online.
Yeah, I didn't know Aura had a cock ring.
It's so crazy. Yeah, he's every single morning he's checking his son's cock ring. He goes, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah. It's like I'm disappointed in you, son. It's like getting your report card back, but it's every day.
The data includes the pair's sleep efficiency, erection quality, number of erection episodes, and total duration. Kid's like, Dad, can we just go fishing? He's like, I put your fucking...
I want your boner data. Now.
I'm telling you.
Do you want your blood or not?
Yeah, do you want your serving of blood today?
No blood until you get me your boner data.
Yeah, the dad's coming in. He's like, this is barely a rager. What the fuck is this? You call yourself a Johnson?
Flicks it. He goes, soft as shit.
Son, we're Johnsons.
We're Johnsons. In the Johnson household, we don't have limp dicks, okay?
Yeah. What the fuck is this limp dick bullshit?
Crazy. I mean, I know that...
He probably brings a girl over for dinner, and she was like, all right, you guys going back to the room? Yeah, you'll have fun. He's at like an 8-5 today.
This guy's been rock hard since noon.
Yeah, you're gonna really enjoy it tonight. You want to see the data? He's been crushing it. So
yeah, I'd maybe stretch yourself out a little before.
I'd love you to meet my son. I feel like you guys would be good. You're like, what's he like? Well, it's like he has about 3 boners a day and pretty good. He's actually sitting at like a 9.4 out of 10 parametric data in the boner.
Crazy. I mean, I know that the boners are good. Nighttime boners are a good indication of health, but
obviously, I tell you what, when I'm really tired and like not sleeping, and the biggest thing that messes me up is I've been going, I'm on a lot of stuff since our Merrick Health episode, so I'm doing okay with that. However, the time zones, the not sleeping, and stuff like that. Killer, man. Whenever I do find that is when I find I got the weakest fucking ragers in the morning.
Yeah, no nighttime bones.
I do. It is a good indication. If you're waking up and you never have boners, that is your body's quit.
Yeah.
Your body's like, you're on your own, pal.
I know. That is such a weird thing that your body just decides to do. Just to
give you one?
Just to let you know that you're healthy is just a bunch of fucking boners at night.
Yeah, it is sort of. Your body's just like, one for you.
We're doing good. Things are going good.
It is probably the number one indicator. You wake up and you got fucking nothing.
Yeah.
Just a little piece of, you go to take a piss and you're like, what are we doing? And your body's like, well, if you fucking let us sleep, sure. You had to have those drinks last night.
Cortisol wasn't so high, then I could give you all these fucking morning boners.
I'd love to give you one, yeah.
Hey man, sorry.
But that's crazy doing the father-son boner.
I know,
check.
And the thing is, a 19-year-old has no reason to track their boners. Like, he just needs it as his benchmark.
He needs it as a bench.
19, yes. And he can't go ask a random 19-year-old, like, hey, can I track your boners?
And by the way,
for science.
You think it's not didn't start at 19?
No.
He's been tracking these boners for a long time.
Yeah, he's probably like, fuck, I need to find like a 12-year-old because that's my ideal
He
age.
for sure is thinking that, but he can't be posting online, I need a 12-year-old for boner data.
He's just hanging outside the maternity ward and new mothers come out. He goes, I'll give you $500,000 if I could track your baby's boners. You're like, what? He goes, I want to be a baby.
No, you don't understand. I'm biohacking.
I'm biohacking. No. I'm not some freak.
No.
Anyways, do you have any extra blood?
I don't think...
Hey, what'd you do with your placenta? You didn't just throw it out, did you?
Because I have this pizza I want to put it on.
They get a carbonara later. There's a little extra placenta.
You walk into this guy's house. He's just like got 14-year-olds strung up there, and he's got like them strapped up nude to the boners attached to his helmet. And he goes, no. Oh my God, Chris Hansen, this has been a very big misunderstanding.
I'll tell you what, Brian Johnson could never go for a vacation to Southeast Asia ever. Like the questions that would arise from that shit, from him going to like probably any third world country.
Yeah.
You're like, dude, you're traveling.
You're definitely trying to get boner data.
Yeah, you're like, you get London, Paris, and maybe Spain.
Yeah, I'm just going to Thailand. Sure you are.
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing in Thailand, man? Hell no. He shows up at customs. They're like, no.
No, thank you, buddy. We've seen your boner business online.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Yeah, so he's tracking kids' boners. It is definitely Chris Hansen's going to show up, and he's just going to be like, what don't you guys understand? I'm biohacking.
Yeah, he's like, Chris Hansen's like, have a seat. He's like, I actually prefer to stand. It's better.
Okay, did you say... Yeah.
He's like, I don't know if you know this, but sitting is actually the new smoking. So I'll stand while you confront me.
Did you say, and quote unquote, I'd love to see your boner. How hard is it? You are what? Oh my God. It's like you got
biohacking, Chris Hansen. What are your boners like? Why do you care about my boner?
And then you said, how old are you? He said 13, and you said, that'll do just fine.
Little old, but that'll do just fine.
Oh my God.
I mean, I don't wish death on anybody, but it would actually be a relief if Brian Johnson died, because then you're just like, nothing matters.
You can't do it.
It's all genetics. Just live your life. I don't want him to die, but it would just be one of those things where it would make everybody feel so much better if he did die, if he just had a heart attack and just didn't die, because then you just be like, okay, it's pure genetics. You can maybe do a little bit, but you can't do this wacky shit.
I know.
But then if he lives to 120,
the son's on board for this stuff, by the way, because he got his son all on board. I mean, the son's probably making money on it too.
I mean, he started some big tech companies.
Yeah. Biohacker also had much better sleep efficiency, but had one less erection episode compared to Talmage. So son had more direction.
Oh, that son's arms fucking sore. Hey, one less erection, huh? The old man still got it.
He's definitely getting punched.
Oh yeah, his arm's just fucking bruised up.
A fucking chump.